Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt a sense of wonder? All those twinkling lights, each a sun, many with their own families of planets, just like our own. But what if I told you that for every star you see, there could be thousands of worlds you don't? Worlds that aren't dancing around a star but are instead wandering through the vast, cold darkness of interstellar space, completely alone. These are the lonely wanderers, the cosmic castaways, the rogue planets. Imagine a planet like Jupiter or even Earth, but without a sun. No sunrise, no sunset. Just an endless, star-dusted night. This isn't science fiction. This is a very real and very mysterious part of our galaxy. These planets are cosmic orphans, ejected from the planetary systems where they were born, or perhaps formed in isolation, never knowing the warmth of a parent star. It's a wild and almost poetic concept, isn't it? A whole world, surfing the cosmic currents of the Milky Way. So how does a planet go rogue? The early days of a solar system are a chaotic place. Think of it like a game of cosmic billiards. Young planets jostle for position, their gravitational pulls yanking and tugging at each other. Sometimes a smaller planet gets too close to a giant, like Jupiter. The giant's immense gravity acts like a slingshot, flinging the smaller world out of the system entirely, sending it on a one-way trip into the void. It's a violent and dramatic birth into a life of solitude. Another possibility is that these planets were never part of a system to begin with. In the vast clouds of gas and dust where stars are born, smaller clumps might not gather enough material to ignite into a star, but just enough to form a planet-sized object. These sub-brown dwarfs would just drift on their own from the very start, lone wolves from birth. It challenges our whole idea of what a planet is, if it doesn't have a star to orbit. The sheer number of these lonely worlds is mind-boggling. Astronomers are still trying to pin down the exact figure, but the estimates are staggering. Some studies suggest there could be billions or even trillions of rogue planets in our Milky Way alone. For every star you see, there might be dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of these dark worlds drifting unseen between them. Our galaxy could be teeming with more wanderers than stars. It's a hidden population that completely changes our map of the cosmos. But wait, if they don't have a sun, shouldn't they be frozen solid? Utterly dead? Icy rocks? Well, not necessarily. This is where things get really exciting. A large rocky planet, something bigger than Earth, could have a hot molten core left over from its formation. This internal heat, combined with a thick atmosphere of hydrogen and helium to act as a blanket, could keep the surface surprisingly warm. Warm enough, perhaps, for liquid water. Think about that for a second. A planet with no star, no sunlight, but with oceans of liquid water under a thick, dark sky. The energy source wouldn't be a sun, but the planet's own internal furnace. Life on such a world would be completely alien to us. It wouldn't rely on photosynthesis. Instead, it might thrive around geothermal vents on the ocean floor, similar to the ecosystems we find in the deepest, darkest parts of Earth's oceans. A world of chemosynthesis, where life is fueled by chemical reactions in the dark. And what would the sky look like from the surface of a rogue planet? It would be a spectacle beyond our imagination. Without a sun to wash out the stars, the Milky Way would stretch across the sky not as a faint, milky band, but as a brilliant, blazing river of light, thick with dust lanes and nebulae. You'd see the universe in a clarity we can only dream of. Every now and then, the planet might drift through a colorful nebula, bathing the landscape in ghostly reds and blues for thousands of years. It would be a lonely existence, but a breathtakingly beautiful one. Finding these planets is incredibly difficult. They don't shine on their own, so we can't just point a telescope and see them. Instead, we have to get clever. We use a technique called gravitational microlensing. It's based on Einstein's theory of general relativity. When a rogue planet passes in front of a distant star from our point of view, its gravity acts like a lens, bending and magnifying the star's light for a short period. It's like a cosmic magnifying glass passing by. By studying how the star's light brightens and fades, we can detect the presence of the invisible planet and even estimate its mass. Upcoming telescopes, like the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, are specifically designed to be masters of this technique. They will stare at huge patches of the sky, monitoring millions of stars, waiting for those telltale flickers of light that betray a passing wanderer. We are on the verge of a revolution in our understanding of these cosmic nomads. We're moving from theoretical estimates to a real, tangible census of the galaxy's hidden population. Who knows what we'll find? Maybe rogue planets are more common than planets in solar systems. Maybe they are potential stepping stones for life to travel between star systems. The existence of rogue planets forces us to expand our definition of home. We tend to think of life needing a cozy spot near a friendly star, but maybe the universe is more creative than that. Maybe life can find a way in the endless night, huddled around the warmth of a planet's own heart. These lonely wanderers aren't just cosmic curiosities. They are a fundamental part of the galactic ecosystem. They carry material from one star system to another. They challenge our theories of planet formation, and they offer a tantalizing, if remote, possibility for life in the most unexpected of places. So, the next time you look up at the stars, remember the unseen worlds. Remember the lonely wanderers, drifting in the silent darkness between the lights. They are a testament to the chaos and the beauty of the cosmos, a reminder that the universe is bigger, stranger, and more wonderful than we can possibly imagine. There's a whole hidden galaxy out there waiting to be discovered. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey into the dark. If you enjoyed this cosmic exploration, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the mysteries of our universe. Let me know in the comments what you think about rogue planets. Could life exist on one? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep looking up.